The story of Jesus raising the widow's son. The sun was just beginning to warm the narrow streets of Nain as Jesus and his disciples walked toward the town's gate. Crowds had followed him since early morning, drawn by his words, his compassion, and the quiet authority that seemed to go before him. But as they approached the gate, another crowd emerged from inside the city, moving slowly and heavily. A deep silence rested on them, broken only by muffled sobs. It was a funeral procession. At the center of the crowd lay a young man's body carried on a wooden stretcher. His mother walked beside him. She was a widow, already acquainted with grief. Her son, the one who would have cared for her, the only family she had left, was gone. The people walked with her, trying to comfort her. But there are some pains no human word can touch. Jesus stopped walking. Something in the scene pierced his heart. Scripture says, "When the Lord saw her, he had compassion on her. He stepped toward the grieving mother and gently said, 'Do not weep.'" The crowd fell silent. Who could say such a thing at a moment like this? Then Jesus touched the bier, the wooden frame carrying the body. The bearers froze. Standing beside the lifeless young man, Jesus spoke with calm authority. "Young man, I say to you, arise." For a heartbeat, nothing happened. Then, in front of everyone's eyes, the young man sat up alive, confused at first, then breathing, speaking, whole. Jesus took him by the hand and gave him back to his mother. A gasp went through the crowd, then fear, then wonder. People began praising God, saying, "A great prophet has arisen among us. God has visited his people." News of the miracle spread far beyond Nain, carrying with it a message of hope. The Lord who walks among his people sees every tear, hears every cry, and carries the power of life within his voice. Reflection. This miracle is one of the most tender moments in the Gospels. 1. Jesus sees our hidden pain. The widow did not ask for help. She was too broken even to speak, but Jesus saw her, understood her sorrow, and moved toward her. God notices the grief we carry silently. 2. His compassion moves him to act. The miracle begins with this sentence: "He had compassion on her." Jesus' heart is not distant. He is moved by human suffering. 3. Jesus brings life where hope seems gone. The young man was not just sick, he was dead. The situation was beyond human repair. But Jesus shows that no situation is too far gone, no heart too broken, no future too lost for him to restore. 4. Jesus gives us back what life takes away. He gave him back to his mother. Jesus restores relationships, futures, joy, and dignity. 5. The miracle points to who Jesus truly is. The people exclaimed, "God has visited his people." This story isn't only about one boy being raised, it's about recognizing that the giver of life has stepped into our world.